The Animals, House of the Rising Sun, covered by so many artists out there. You've probably heard it already in different versions in your life. And it's a fun tune to play because, I mean, you have all those nice open chords like A minor, C, D, F. You can play F without a bar here. Don't worry, you can play it with, but also can play it without in a nice, easy open version. Sounds beautiful too. And you have pretty interesting picking pattern going on there, but you can also play it just like this. There is a house in New Orleans, they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy, and God, I know I'm one. We start with A minor. Let's check the chords first, okay? Middle finger, second fret, D string. This is the fourth string from down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ring finger, second fret, G string, index finger, first fret, B string. And you don't hit the low E string there, just 5 strings. Then you move your ring finger you leave index and middle finger where they are in the first and second fret. Ring finger goes to the third fret of the A string. This is the C major chord. So A minor, C major. Just take a look. The index stays where it is. The middle finger is allowed to move a little bit, but it stays in the second fret here of the D string. And we go to, you also don't play the low E string here. Then we go to the D major chord. Index finger, second fret, G string. Middle finger, second fret, E string. Ring finger, third fret, B string. And don't play the 2 fat ones here, the A and the E string. It's not an accident if you accidentally hit the A string, but try to hit just 4 strings here. So A minor, C, D, and then we go to F major. We can play F here in several versions depending on what level you're on. If you can, play the bar chord. That's fine. But you don't have to. I like to play it like this here. A small F major version, kind of. Ring finger, third fret, A string. It's the second string from your point of view. The fifth from below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't ask me why, but the strings get counted from below. So it's fifth string or A string, ring finger, third fret, pinky right behind it on the third fret of the D string, middle finger, second fret, G string. This is the third string. You count from the bottom, and the index lies on 2 strings there with a tiny little bar chord here on the B and E string, the first fret. If this is too much for your fingers and you're crying out loud because it's so painful, just push down the first fret B string and leave out the E string, or let it ring along. Just play it till there, or open E string, or play a tiny little bar chord as I said before, or play a whole bar chord, really depending on what you're capable of, okay? So, but this is kind of like a version beginners tend to like more because you don't have a bar chord in there when the index just plays the first fret B string and the open, you have the open E string, or it's muted, it doesn't really matter. But I like it when it's open. So we have A minor, and going to the C, to the D, and to the F. The A minor to the C, and then we go to the E major, which is the same as A minor, but everything 1 string closer to you. And then you're allowed to play 6 strings. Middle finger, second fret, A string, ring finger, second fret, D string, index finger, first fret, G string. Okay, from the top. There, A minor, a C, in D leans F. The A minor to C and to E, again the E, and it's A minor, the C, so dear poor boy, F, minor to E, I'm A minor, and then it starts again on the A minor. You repeat the form. Now let's go to the picking pattern here. You have a 6/8 time signature here for all the theory freaks out there. So it's kind of like counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So this is the rhythmical basic structure there. Try to count out loud while playing the open chords, just strumming them once. This is a good exercise for you to get into the rhythmical feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. You get the idea. This is a helpful way to practice the chords and focusing on your fretting hand, on your grabbing hand. And then when you master that, and really be sure to know where your fingers have to go. This is really important for all songs and music actually. It's kind of like driving blindfolded. If you don't know where to go with your fingers, you're about to crash and you have to pause, and this sucks. Try to make dry exercises, really knowing where you have to go. Let's go to the picking pattern. It's kind of like tricky, actually kind of like falling down the strings. I like to play just with downstrokes actually. And I start on the low A string, and then I play pretty fast D, G and B string, and then E, B, G. You can also start on the low A string and then tiny little break before you go to the D string, and then pretty fast D, G and B. And then you go to C, you do the same picking pattern. Practice that with those two chords. And then when you go to the D, I play the open D string, and then I do this fall down over D, G, and B again. So same structure, but the difficult thing here is you start with the open D string and go back again to the D string. To do your like, you know? So A minor, C, D, and to the F. You can play it, as I said before. Same picking structure as on the A minor and C, and play it as you want to. Then again to A minor, C, and then to E, and again E. I just start on the E string and then do my fall back, fall down, whatever you want to call it, on the D, G and B string again. It's kind of like, always depending on which root note you start on, but kind of like fall down process is always on the D, G and B string. C, D, F. A minor again, C, and E. And to A minor again, C, D, and F. A minor and E. A minor, and you start out from the top again. If you have trouble with this rhythm, as I said before, That might be because you're not fast enough with the chord progression, because it's actually pretty fast how the Animals play that version. So make really sure you know where to go with your fingers to play and master all those different chords. This is really important and might be the first big problem when not being able to play that song. And then you focus on just playing that pattern. Just on one chord, then two chords, and so on. Try to master step by step and don't want too much from the very start. If you have trouble with this still, and this is too hard for you, you don't know how to play those bloody chords, you have trouble how to hold a pick and stuff, check out my free lessons, which you find in the video description below this video. Make sure to check them out. They cost zero, not even your email address. Just download them and have fun with them. So thanks for tuning in and see you in the next video. Take care, guys. My name is Hannes. See ya.